Hi everyone, hope you're all doing good. And today I got a package in the mail from Pieface, Simon. Thanks ever so much, man. This basically come about the other day of recording this. Today is Friday, the 22nd, no it's not, the 23rd of September. And a couple of days ago, Simon basically dropped me an email asking if I had a couple of these Killswitch Engage albums, and I told him which ones I didn't have, and he said that he's got one of them and he'll send me it. And yeah, that might be a little bit more than just a Killswitch Engage album, which I really appreciate. You didn't have to send this whole box of awesome. You really didn't have to, man. I really appreciate it. But before I open it, I just want to show something else that come in the mail recently. If you watched my Warrior live stream where I played my EP live, I showed this because I recently, at that point, received this magazine from Metalized, which has got my EP in it. It's got a review in it, which I'm not gonna. There's my thing there. And yeah, if you've seen the, if you saw the stream, you'll know that. But I also got a review in this magazine called Rock Hard from Italy, and this came the other day. So I just thought it'd be cool to just show this now. And so yeah, my EP is reviewed. Here we go, at the back, and you can see that they give me a 7.5 out of 10, which I thought was pretty good. I'll take that. And in the other one, I got an 8. And also, quite interestingly, let me see if I can find it quick. What I saw in here. Here it is. Mark G, if you're watching. Yeah, there, look. Enchantment. Which I thought was awesome. But my album and Mark's album got reviewed in the same magazine. And there's also an ad in here as well, but it's the same as the other one, so I'm going to show that. So yeah, I just wanted to show that quick before I get into this box. So yeah, I've pre-opened it a little bit just to save a bit of time, but I will finish the opening of the box. Yeah, here we go. Right. Trusty left-handed scissors. Right, here we go. Lots of packaging. Oh wow. Oh my god. There is loads in here. I don't even know where to put this. Oh, I'm just going to leave it there. Oh my god. I wasn't expecting all this. Wow. This is insane. Well, I can already see what the first one is. Autopsy, Mental Funeral. That's awesome. I haven't actually listened to that album, so that's wicked. I don't even know where to stack these. I'll put it there. That'll be cool. Next one. Oh, that's pretty cool. Warbringer. I've never listened to Warbringer, so that'll be pretty cool. I know they're a thrash metal band, but I've never listened to them. Next one. Oh wow. Oh, this must be the album. Yeah, special. Wow, that's fantastic. Special edition Killswitch Engage, self-titled. Ah, this is the Howard Jones one. That's brilliant. Wow, that's fantastic. Next one. Oh wow. I don't even know who these are. Sudakara? I've never heard of them. That looks like death metal to me. I've never heard of that band, so that's pretty awesome. Ooh, 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 awesome. Death, human. Is it human? Yeah, it's human. Ah, that's brilliant. I haven't got any death, so that is fantastic. And oh wow, there's another death. There's another one here. Oh, this is one of my favourite ones as well. Leprosy. Oh, that's brilliant. That is awesome. Yeah, this is one of my favourite death albums. That's fantastic to have that. And oh wow. Oh what? Oh wow, that is awesome. Wow, that is amazing. Metallica. Stunning. Cunning stunts. I nearly got it wrong. Oh wow, that is fantastic. Awesome. Live DVD. Oh nice. That is wicked. Oh, thanks ever so much. Thanks ever so much for all of this. That is more. That is so much more than I expected you were gonna pass on. Oh, that is fantastic. That's made my day. Right, okay, so it's gonna take me a while to get through all this, but I will, and when I do, you'll see me then. Okay, so it's been a couple of weeks. Today is the 14th of October, and I've gotten through them all. Thanks so much again, Simon, for sending me these. I really appreciate it so much. And yeah, I'm just gonna talk a little bit about all of them. Beginning with the Autopsy, Mental Funeral. So this come out in '91 on Peaceville. This is their second album, and this doesn't have the bonus tracks on it. It's not the actual reissue version, I don't think. Gotta be honest, I was a little bit disappointed because I actually had a lot of high hopes that I was going to like this, and I went into it thinking that I would like it because I'd listened to some songs before by this band. I think it was Severed Survival I listened to a little bit of. I thought it was really good, really thrashy, but this one I didn't get on with very well. There was a couple of songs that I thought were pretty good, like the first song and the last song I thought were like proper death metal, but the rest, all the other tracks were more like doom metal to me. They were more, you know, it wasn't really death doom, it was kind of more like doom metal with like one or two death metal riffs and some death metal vocals over it, which, yeah, it was a bit disappointing because I thought I was going to really like it, but I didn't really get on with it too well. I might give it another go, but yeah, I'm disappointed that I wasn't too into this, so I'm not sure whether I will keep on that one or not. And the next one, which is Suidacra, and this is their 5th album called Emprise to Avalon. This band are a German melodic death with a little bit of black metal and a lot of folk influence, and this come out on Century Media in 2002. And again, this one, I didn't really have a lot of expectation for it. I went in with an open mind just to see if I was gonna, you know, be surprised by it or not. But again, I ended up, you know, listening to it, and by the end of it, I wasn't really all that whelmed by it. I mean, there's some good moments on it, which I thought were pretty cool, but a lot of the folk elements and that kind of took me out of it. I'm not into folk all that much. I don't really, you know, it doesn't really fit with my style too much. And again, a lot of them moments just took me out of it, and some of it even reminded me a little bit of power metal as well, which I'm not overly into either. So again, I thought there was some like cool guitar solos and that, some cool riffs, but overall I wasn't too much into this one either, I'm afraid. So yeah, I did enjoy this one a lot more than the Autopsy though, I've got to be honest. I thought, you know, I sat through this one better than the Autopsy, but still, them two, I'm not sure if I'll keep a hold of them. I might pass them on to anyone who might be interested in them. Let me know and I will pass them on. Though you'll be pleased to know, Simon, that the others I really enjoyed and I'll definitely be keeping in my collection. So let's start off with the album that basically made this VCLT happen. Killswitch Engage's second self-titled album from 2009, and this is their 5th album overall. The last one with Howard Jones on the vocals. Comes in with quite a nice double disc. That's the DVD. I haven't actually watched the DVD yet, but it's got a load of bonus stuff on it. But I was more interested in the album, to be honest, and I thought this album was really, really good, really solid. Although Killswitch haven't, I don't think Killswitch have done a bad album, to be honest, throughout their whole career. I would like to do a Killswitch ranking at some point, but yeah, this is a really, really solid album with lots of cool stuff on it. I really like the first song, Never Again, The Forgotten, Reckoning, A Light in a Darkened World, I thought was really good. Lost as well. And then at the end they got a couple of bonus tracks, a couple of live tracks there. They do The Rose of Sharon, My Curse, and Holy Diver, which I think might be better than the recorded version, to be honest. I thought it was really, really great. So yeah, I'm really, really happy to have that. I've got one more Killswitch left to get, and that's the first self-titled album, so that one's quite hard to get. The next lot of the 2 Death albums, I'm going to start with Leprosy, their second album. This is a 2006 Century Media reissue of their second album, and yeah, I think this one, out of the 2, I prefer this one a lot more. This one's more thrashy. I just like, you know, for me the songwriting is a little bit more memorable for me, and yeah, I think some people will probably go a bit mad with me about what I've got to say on Human, but this album is really awesome, thrashy death metal, the kind of death metal that I really like. I love pretty much everything on here, all 8 tracks. Probably my favourites are probably the title track, Left to Die, Pull the Plug, Open Casket, Primitive Ways as well, really awesome. Just an awesome album. Probably one of their best ones, one of my favourite ones anyway. Now let's move on to their 4th album, Human. This is another Century Media reissue, and yeah, I've listened to this one a couple of times, but I've just not been able to get into it as much as Leprosy, and I'm not really sure why. Maybe it's the more complex kind of song structure, but yeah, this one I just wasn't feeling as much as the other one. But maybe it's one of these kind of albums where you have to listen to it quite a lot to actually get it. Well, I still thought there were some cool moments on here, like Suicide Machine I thought was alright. Flattening of Emotions as well. See Through Dreams, I thought that was really good. Actually, I think they made a typo on there, so that's not brilliant, but yeah, I think it could be an album that could grow on me in like the more times I hear it, but at the minute I would say that Leprosy is a lot better than this one, but we'll see. The next one is Warbringer, Worlds Torn Asunder, their third album, come out in 2011 on Century Media, and I absolutely love this. I'm really into this album. Like, the minute I put it on, I thought, yeah, I'm gonna absolutely love this. And yeah, the more it went on, and the more I've listened to it, the more I've absolutely loved it even more. And yeah, I'd say this is probably my favourite out of the bunch that Simon sent me. It's like that modern thrash, but it has that old school vibe. There's a lot of Slayer, there's a lot of Exodus in the songs, but as well as like a modern twist, a modern sound. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. And the two covers on here, they do a Bathory cover and an Unleashed cover. Yeah, they're both really cool as well. Favourite tracks on here, the first song, Living Weapon, I thought that was really good. Shattered Like Glass as well, that's another one of my favourites. Future Age Is Gone, Echoes from the Void as well, Enemies of the State. Behind the Veils of Night is an interesting song. It's very like acoustic-y, very different to the rest of the album. And then it goes into the last song, Demonic Ecstasy, and that's another really good song. So yeah, I'd say this is my favourite one out of all of them. I love the vocals as well. Just want to add, love the vocals. They sounded like Marcos Gueda from Death Angel, so I really like that. And yeah, really cool. Definitely will be buying some more Warbringer in the future, checking out some more, because I thought they were really good. And then lastly, the Metallica Cunning Stunts. I thought this was really good. I haven't watched the second disc, there isn't really all that much on there, but I've watched the main gig, and Metallica, this is kind of in the period of when Metallica were kind of going from their prime into their sort of twilight years over the last 20 years. And they still put on a really good show. It was filmed in 1997, and there's the track list in there. Some really good ones on there. Yeah. Yeah, they do Nothing Else Matters, because they always do Nothing Else Matters, but I skipped that one because I really don't care about that song. The Kill Ride melody at the end was really cool. Yeah, and it was really cool that they did a couple of songs off Load and Reload as well. Especially some of these, they don't even play them. They don't play them live anymore, so that was cool. But the only like little things I have with, like when I was watching this, was first thing, which I found a bit strange, was James just kept calling everyone baby, which was a bit weird. I've got to be honest, when I was watching it, I'm thinking, James, stop calling me baby, that's weird. But also, the second thing was, probably the more worrying thing, is that the majority of the songs, like the classic songs that they always play live now still, they didn't really sound all that different to how they play them now, which was a little bit disappointing. When I was thinking, like, I've heard them play it like this, like, you know, they still play it almost the same like they played it here. But yeah, apart from that, Metallica always put on a great show. I'd still go and see them live if they played again live around here. And yeah, I'm really happy to have that. I'm really happy to have all them others. So that was this video. I'd love to know what you thought of any of the CDs that I showed. If you might be interested in the ones that I wasn't too fussed on, let me know. Thanks again to Simon for sending me this package, I really appreciate it. And also, just the last little bit of housekeeping before we end. The contest ends on this Friday, so by the time this goes up, you've still got a couple more days to make an entry, and then the draw will happen at the weekend. So keep a lookout for that in a couple of days' time. And if you got this far, thanks ever so much for watching. Until the next time, keep it metal.